We have been sold a massive lie. We are told that $100,000 piece of paper on a wall guarantees a successful life, while working with your hands is a fallback plan. Meanwhile, there are 25-year-olds out there with no debt pulling in $150,000 a year doing jobs you probably have never even thought about. And the traditional corporate ladder, y'all, it's broken. The real quiet wealth in this country is being made in the trades. And today we are breaking down the highest paying trade jobs that nobody else is talking about. Whether you are looking for a lucrative career pivot or you're an investor looking for cash flowing businesses to acquire, you need to know these industries. And some of them, as I was researching, were super surprising. I need you to stay till the end because I'm going to share the owner's loophole on how you don't even have to own a wrench or know how to do any of these trades in order for them to be beneficial and really add to your portfolio or your career path. So let's get to work. The market is flooded with middle management consultants and digital marketers. We have a massive shortage of people that are actually wanting to work and make the world run. Like, how many people do you know recently have been excited about running grocery stores? But the food business can be extremely profitable and it's 100% necessary. Not one of our examples today, but nevertheless, an example for the opening. But the economics here stay true. Is there high demand? When there's a high demand and there's a low supply, it equals premium pricing. All right, so number one is elevator mechanics. I have read this like for the last 5 years. I mean, so much so that I'm even like thinking about becoming one. Like, I feel like I need to like learn how to do this. But the barrier to the entry is actually pretty high because of strict unions and apprenticeship requirements. So it does protect your wages, but they clearly easily make 6 figures a year because when you have a corporate high rise and an elevator goes down, they will pay whatever necessary to fix it so that they don't lose money like minute by minute that it is closed. The second one is power lineman. Okay, this is a high risk job, but it also has extremely high reward. So between the minimum like base pay and overtime and then hazard pay when they're out working during storms and in high voltage situations, they are out earning most corporate VPs and they're often debt free by age 22. So if you want to strip away all the fluff of modern business world and learn where the actual money is like moving, hit subscribe right now because we focus on real assets, real cash flow, and real strategy. Cash flow. Maybe I could enunciate my words more, huh? All right. If we mess up on the podcast here and on the show, we don't care. We just keep on going. That's how we roll. All right. The next one is the like unsexy heavy equipment operators. And so these are people operating cranes, excavators, and heavy machinery. But these are not just jobs. They are highly specialized skills that commercial developers rely on. So time is money in a construction site, right? Because there's a deadline. And then once the tenant takes ownership, whether it's a home or a commercial site, then that is when the loan actually gets paid off that the contractor's been carrying. It's like a whole thing. The longer they hold the loan, the more interest they recruit. And a skilled crane operator can prevent delays and save millions, especially on big like high-rise buildings, parking decks, things like that. And they make a 6-figure salary, like a bargain for the developer for how much they're needing to get done and to stay on that timeline. All right, the third trade is your high-tech trades. So these are your specialized welders and aircraft mechanics. Okay, your underwater rig welders. I have been telling kids this for 15 years. Go into underwater welding. Then also your aviation technicians, because it's not just physical labor. This is precision engineering that can never be offshored. So you cannot like offshore an airplane mechanic or replace an underwater welder with ChatGPT. So it is completely AI proof and it is job security for sure. And if you're an entrepreneur realizing that your current business model is too fragile, subscribe to our emails in the show notes because the email is launching and it will be short and sweet and tidbits every week to help you like stay on track and get motivated and be something that you actually look forward to landing in your email instead of just like, oh, just another newsletter, right? Nobody wants one of those. So we're going to make this one mean something. And then the last one, the one that I told you from the very beginning of the episode that you needed to pay attention to is you don't have to go to trade school to get rich in the trades. You can buy the trades. Okay. Millions of baby boomers own highly profitable HVAC, plumbing, and electrical companies, and their kids don't want the businesses, so they're looking to sell. And the ultimate high achieving CEO, like they're not learning like to fix an elevator. Like you're a small business owner or an entrepreneur. Like you may not want to learn to fix an elevator, although it is kind of like interesting to me. But anyway, it's acquiring the elevator repair company, installing some modern management software, and keeping the technicians happy. Like that is it. And then you collect the owner straw. So that's what it's about, is figuring out how a piece of paper on your wall costs you money, but a specialized skill in your hands can make you money. And if you own the system, then that is what buys you the freedom.